Hello everyone, my name is Devashish, and in today's video we shall be discussing the idea or the trade-offs of raising funds through exchange of equity. Now, to begin with, this is one of the most popular ways of raising funds, and that is because, well, the person who invests into your organization also takes or bears the risk of investment. So, they have a shared risk. And because they have risk, they also have expectations, right? Someone makes a risky decision or a risky investment in lieu for an expectation or return, right? Now, here's the thing. When and often this is the case, when an investor makes investment in your organization, he or she wants you to increase the valuation of your firm. The reason is simple. The valuation increases, so does the value of their shares, and then they can trade it off in the market for a really good return. Now, raising the valuation of a firm without a positive cash flow is difficult, and having positive cash flows in the first year, second year, third years is really difficult, especially if you are into B2C segment, where getting a positive cash flow is fairly impossible. There's so much of competition actually. Now, what happens is they make investment into your firm and they ask you to increase the valuation. To increase the valuation, you have to invest more into marketing. You have to invest more into customer service. You have to invest more into the operations, and in this process, you have to hire more people. So you more or less start actually getting a recurring expense to your organization. You more or less start having lots of recurring expenses, and your cash flows are not sufficient enough to sustain those recurring expenses. So what do you do next? You tell your investor, hey, I don't have the money anymore. Could you please give me a little more investment? Now, he's already made investment to an organization. If the brand is really going good, he might. Otherwise, what he does is he'll go to some other investor and tell him that, this organization is doing brilliant. I have already invested this amount of money. Why don't you invest a little more? And then we both can enjoy or reap the benefits of it. And trust me, the entire investment realm is run by the fear of missing out. So there's a lot of FOMO in investors. So what happens is the second organization or the second investment firm makes an investment to your organization. Now they invest at a raised funds or at a raised evaluation, because you've already used the money that you had from the first investor to make your organization from say 1 to 10. Now they invest with a raised valuation. They would want you to get similar returns. Now returns is percentage, right? In a shorter time. So what you do, you more or less invest again into marketing, into product delivery, product service, customer service, and in this process you get yourself more recurring expenses, and you simply don't have the cash flows to sustain those recurring expenses. So what happens next? You go back to an investor, and this more or less becomes a trap. Sooner or later you see that you have lost majority of your equity to investors, and these investors make the most of it. Sometimes you might just lose the ownership of the firm itself, and that's not a good thing. So when you are raising investments, please understand that you should be ready with an exit strategy, or you should have a carefully planned cash flow or strategy to maintain a cash flow. Otherwise, you will continuously keep looking for investors. You will have series A, B, C, D, E, F, maybe AA, AAA if you want to, but you'll never be able to hit a positive cash flow, and in this process you will keep losing your equity. However, if just being the founder of an organization or solving the problem is very near to your heart, getting investment is not a bad thing. It's not a bad idea at all. You're reaching to your goals. So understand this trade-off. When you are trading the equity, you are losing ownership. When you're losing ownership, someone gets to command you. Someone tells you, hey, we made an investment in the organization. We own this equity. Do as we do. Do as we say. You don't do it, they get you replaced. So understand this trade-off and build your strategies accordingly. If you need help in drafting a carefully planned investment document, please reach out to us. We can help you maybe sustain your ownership in the firm. We can also help you figure out various type of investments so that your ownership is safe, and we can also help you with the legalities of the ownership in it. So I look forward to actually seeing you guys in the next video. I look forward to helping you with your with your investment goals as well. And if you like the content, do like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Have a great day. Bye bye.